Hello, you beautiful baby. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking this video. I really appreciate it. Welcome back or welcome. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Tyra. Over here, I basically just tell you all my business, whether I'm vlogging, reading out of my journal, or just sitting down talking to you. You never know. You may have clicked on a video that's about drama or me doing a reaction. Whatever made you click, I'm so glad you did. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Just having a good time chatting with my girls over on BTU's channel. I will link her stream down below. They played a really funny game. It's definitely replay gang worthy, so I'm definitely gonna link it. Okay, anyway, I've already filmed a video today. I have it scheduled for 10 because I seen Beeps was going live at 8. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to put my video out when my friend is streaming, you know. That's ready and everything, you know. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to kick it with the homie. Pookie called. And it appears this time he is really concerned about me going to the hospital. And I do think that plays a part in him being home for the last 3 days and him maybe just like deciding I should be supportive and I should just be around. He did leave today, but he did leave to go do family things. So he calls me and he's like, you know, do you just want these pizza puffs? I'm like, yeah, please grab the pizza puffs because I'm starving and I'm going to eat my own fucking arm in like 2 seconds, you know? And, you know, I'm real big with please, thank you, you're welcome, you know, all the things. So it's just not something that's in his vocabulary. He doesn't have the greatest manners, let's say, right? I always say thank you. Even if, like, we just talked 2 minutes ago and I said thank you, like, I'm going to say thank you again, right? If we're talking about, like, you doing something for me. So you're welcome. And, you know, he'll tell you, thank you. I don't think I have found something so cute in so long. And I'm sure he said thank you and you're welcome 25 times. Since I can remember the last, like, cute thing I laughed at or whatever, right? Today, and with this, you know, like, steady calmness that I have experienced, thank God, I'm so grateful. And, like, I think I might have finally, like, got through to him just enough. Just enough. We had a talk about me leaving, and I'm going to be leaving, and I'm going to be far away. And I have every intention on coming back, but I will be going to Waukegan. And if you want to be with me, you will take the next 3, 4, 5, 7, 12 months. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, bitch. To get on your shit and do what you need to do, you know. And I was very clear, you know, we're done talking. The talking is over. Because he, you know, did mention for the first time ever, like, what if I make a change overnight? You're not able to do that, babe. You're not. You're really fucking not. And I love that you think you can and that you want to in this moment. But, like, I would be setting you up for failure to say, yeah, change overnight and I won't go nowhere, right? I'm not setting my baby up for failure. We're not doing that. I think maybe for the first time in his life, he has experienced true love. And that's sad. You know, he's 42 years old. I've had my share of, like, shitty relationships and men that I loved, you know, that were not good for me. I've been in love twice. Both times ended in heartbreak, you know. But I'm the person who does believe in that very famous quote, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. The good times, the love, are some of my happiest memories.
Even though I don't remember happy times ever. I can't tell you 5 happy memories with each of my exes. I couldn't. I don't even know that I can remember 5 bad times with the exes. I just don't think about exes when I don't think about them. There's exes that come into my life and they just ain't left for 10, 15 years, you know. But then there's exes where it's just like, what was I doing with you? Tyra, what the fuck are we doing?
As you can see, we're in a much better mood. Pookie asked me to stay home tonight, so I'm like, yay, right? Like, I have an excuse to stay home. If you've seen my last video, I was thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I bet you I'm gonna stay home again. Do one hand at a time. So this is one hand. So we got like a pink glitter. Let me move it around. So like, how cute is that? And it's just a pink polish with glitter polish right on top. And then I use stickers. And then over here, we just have like rhinestone life. And then a couple charm nails.
I really like, you know, like for the longest time, one nail would be the accent nail and it would be different, you know, and it would be crazy. Have like 2 colors on it, right? And it would be crazy. And then all of a sudden it turned into these 2 nails. Yeah. I have my own little style now. And I played around with it the whole time I'm doing my nails. And I like it like this. I like these 2 nails being the standout. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like how dope, right? Like if you have a picture and you're just like, or if you're like this, you know, and you're just like love. But then there's other pictures of you throughout the night and like all your nails are showing. And you're just like rocking out with your cock out.
Nails really do just give me a totally different outlook on life. Nails change me. They change my soul. Makeup has never been my thing. I would go out. Okay, I've been a mom since I'm 20. Okay, so 24 years. I've never been a makeup girl. I've always been a single mother for 11 years to one child, and then eventually I had 2 children. I would go out once a month, if I was lucky, twice a month. And when I went out, I dressed up. I had my own little style, right? I would always wear a tee, a tight-fitting tee, some tight-ass fucking jeans, and my heels. That's how I stepped out for many, many years, from like my 20s into my 30s, okay?
Once we got past like the 30th, then they became like chanclas, you know what I'm saying? Like the flip-flops and maybe cute sandals, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wear heels, especially because unfortunately in my 30s I was hanging out in the fucking hood. And who the fuck is wearing heels in the hood?
If I gotta run and do something, I can't be in fucking heels. Especially because I like strappy heels, and like I ain't got time to be unstrapping and running and taking off heels. I've done that before, honey, and I don't know how I got across the street. Oh God, that is a story time in itself. Back in like, I'm gonna say 2008. I'm gonna say 2008. I think that's fair. 2008. I came out just like I did every summer, because from 2004 to 2010, me and my now oldest child lived alone, all just me and him, in a suburb outside of Orlando, Florida. So in Central Florida, we lived there for 6-7 years or whatever. What was the fucking point? Ooh. Do I really have to go back and listen to this? You know what? I'm not going to be too hard on myself, because normally I'd be like, damn bitch, you're fucked up. But like, I am fucked up. And I just don't remember. I came home. I decided I was going to dress up. I was gonna, you know, rock how I was dressing in Florida. Heels on, bracelets, earrings, big ass hoops, heels, tube top, fucking you name it, bro. And my homeboy gets into a fight at the bar across the street. And I'm trying to rip everything off of me because I think I'm going to fight. That's a problem. That is a story time in itself. And it ended up being a whole fucking send-off. Like, the motherfuckers weren't even there or nothing. And I don't know what happened to any of my jewelry that night. Oh, I was mad. And my heel might have even fucking broke. Because I kind of told you the story. There's not really much more to the story. That was a good story time.
This is an important video that I want to do, and I've been talking shit for I don't know how many minutes now about nothing important. I hate that I do.
I have to learn to take advantage of time, and like when I hear the door open, I will shut up. You guys are just gonna understand. Like, I think it's been extremely easy, right, for me going through hard times with my boyfriend and having YouTube, a platform, a space, a safe space for me to come and talk about things that are frustrating me. It's what I've utilized YouTube for many, many years. And when I wasn't filming, that's when our relationship was great and everything was gravy, baby, and life was good and all the things, right? I wasn't filming then, and I wasn't taking YouTube serious, right? That's another whole fucking story in itself too, bitch. What I don't talk about ever, let's be honest, is how amazing of a person he is. How great of a human he is. The heart, the stubbornness, right? Like, that sucks. It sucks that he's stubborn, but his heart, what he does for people, the way he looks out for his community, his maturity as far as growing up a hoodlum, and stepping away from that, and stepping away from thousands of dollars a day, and in learning to cope with life in a way that isn't so healthy, with no tools, none, even be able to start to deal with the why of the actions, the things that he does, you know, the decisions he makes, the things he chooses to do, the things he chooses not to do, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the tools. Extremely sensitive. He is a crybaby, in fact. And I don't mean like we get into an argument and then he starts like crying to me on his hands and knees. No, he's like a romantical crybaby. He tears up and wells up with tears when he's talking about how much he loves me, and, you know, just like real romantical, although his family, like every family, right, is broken, which in turn makes him broken, which has led him down a path that isn't so good for him in general, you know, in general in life. He's been enabled, you know, people have kept their mouth shut to pacify him. He has put his guard up. He's extremely difficult to talk to about certain things. He's not a good listener, but there's one thing about that man, is he listens to me. I don't I don't say half the things that I'm thinking. I don't. Maybe I'm a coward for that. Maybe I'm an asshole for not keeping it all the way 100 with him. Maybe I am. But I tell him, and he listens. And most of the time, if I'm being honest, all of the time, he tells me that I'm right. And maybe, just maybe, it's something he's never thought of. I'm not just someone who thinks, I don't know, surface level.
I don't know how to explain these things. I really don't. So just like fucking bear with the next however fucking minutes this is gonna take.
I don't think surface level. I don't just look at something and that's what it is. No, I want to watch how it moves. I want to watch how it is in the light time, how it is in the dark time, how it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not educated, but I am a very, very smart person, regardless of what anybody says about me, right? I'm extremely smart. Book and street. I consider myself a lethal weapon that should be banned by law at the age of 44 in the year of 2025. Something happened last summer. Something happened in the last 8 months. And I've grown a lot. I've changed the way I think. I changed the way I see things. I changed the way I behave. I changed the way I talk. I changed the way I change. And I will never be the Tyra that I was on December 31st of 2024. Them are facts. That's just what it is. And I owe a lot of that to Pookie. And he may not have done it on purpose. He may not have done it out of the goodness of his heart. But he allowed me into his life, into his home, into the one place where his family lays their head, and invited me in and let me in and has allowed me to experience some of the best times of my life. I will never forget my time with Pookie. I will never forget Mama. I will never forget my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. I don't see any of my relationships ending with them ever, no matter what happens with me and Pookie. And he might think and be able to say to himself, it's never worked in the past. I've never been able to stay friends with my ex. That's okay. We'll change that. Because I don't think he was for a season. I think he was for a reason. I think God put me in his life for a reason. I believe that. And I hope that's not ego. I hope that's not just me being big-headed and swole-headed and, you know, thinking I'm the shit or whatever. No, I know I make his life better. And although he really gets on my fucking nerves a lot of the time, guys, he makes my life better. He's made my life better without even trying most of the time. With so little words. Sometimes only with music. Sometimes just with the way he looked at me or the way he put his hands around me. The way he makes love to me. This relationship is like nothing I've ever experienced, and I will never regret it. which is why I'm leaving and why I will not let it ever get to the place where it went too far, where you can't come back from it. I never want to lose Pookie in my life. If he's really, truly not going to change and is a toxic boyfriend to me, I won't be with him. My hopes are that absolutely he's in my life forever. He's an amazing person, and he's here. Peace out, Girl Scout.
But these are the LED strip lights. It's 2 strips on one line. Each one of these lights has like 17 or 18 different modes. You can do fast, slow, medium. You can do solid colors, reds. Just like 19 different solid colors or whatever the case may be.
Oh, sure.
Also, I can run them off these battery packs, or I can use a portable charger. So I just figured I take this 2 on each wheels, plus the ones in the rim. So they not, there they go. They are sensitive. The ones in the rims are sensitive. So when a bike sits still and it cuts off, it's actually good because it saves the battery.
That's actually really cool.
So I just take the battery pack, just, hide them, strap them somewhere where they can't be seen. I'm thinking maybe I add some more. I just also put, I just took some random lights and put them here. So I don't know if the battery's still good in here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just random, I had extra
cool.
lights. I had extra lights. So
I didn't see that yet.
I'll use it for something, something.
Yeah, cool.
So, I kind of like these lights though. This light, it did go all the way down to the end, but due to some goofy lady hit me in the bike lane, and she messed up my fork, so I got that fixed. And she broke the lights, but at least half still work.
Right. Because you got hit on the bike recently.
Yeah. So they still work. And I also was just thinking like putting lights here, around seats, poles, and maybe here. And I'll take these off. I'll put these here just for, just for stationary right now. I'm gonna use black. I'm gonna use black zip ties so they can't be seen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna change the color of these wires so they can't be seen. Everything be black.
So you're doing black on black on black for everything, for sure.
I changed the ones in the wheel. They was white.
Okay.
I changed 2 of them already. I made them all black so the white can't be seen.
Gotcha.
Because, it does have a white controller on the cord for the mode.
But anyway, go ahead.
Also, I added turn signals. Turn signals. I had hazard lights, brake lights. Lights.
Oh, so they don't come with those things.
And yeah, everything is separate. All these lights is separate. The brake light, the tail light, turn signals, which is these, are separate. And it also has a controller for the control these.
Ain't that a bitch that you have all that extra shit and you still got hit on the motherfucking bike, like thrown off the bike type shit, like with all that?
I still get hit, but
right.
It's good I'm still here.
Thank God.
I added the speakers. I had a speaker here. I haven't put another speaker here.
Oh, so that's a speaker that's part of your handlebar.
Yeah. Speaker here. I'm gonna add another little speaker here just for backup, just in case that one die out.
Also, normally a speaker goes down there by them things.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one here. After I change these wires, I'm gonna make these wires black.
Gotcha.
So, just wrap it up in some little electric tape.
And what about these cool 2 big old fat lights in the front?
Oh, these just.
Did those come with the bike?
No, these are separate too.
And what do they do?
There's 3-4 different, changing modes.
And that's like so a motherfucker can see you.
Yeah. I know.
Can't no one miss you with those like big lights, right?
It's just a lot of people, they steal my style. Like, I got everybody want to do this now. And the other day, some girl stopped me and she likes it, so she wants help with hers. So
if you're in the Logan Square area, dude, he's obviously become a light expert. He's worked on this night after night after night. Hit me up. Let me know. Because he'll do your light.
I saw you flying past like 2 or 3 times, and I couldn't catch you, so I figured it was my chance to pull up. So she pulled aside. She pulled me over and asked for help. We negotiate a suitable price for both of us.
Right.
We'll make a negotiation.
Right, that's the bike, my friend.
Add the mirrors.
Oh yeah, the mirrors.
With some little skeleton hands or something. It's pretty cool. And I also added carbon fiber to this frame because when I got it, it just
What's
ran.
carbon fiber?
So you might have to come a little closer to see the carbon fiber. Well, this would be your carbon fiber. All this is carbon fiber. With this carbon fiber, it actually protects your frame from like the rain, from like getting rusty or anything like that. Like get dirty, it's easy. Just take a dry towel and just wipe it off.
Right.
A little damp towel, and just you don't have to worry about scratching up your frame.
Coolest fucking bike in town.
See, add portable chargers. See, I can either use battery packs or portable chargers. And it's best used for portable chargers because it saves money on buying batteries.
Oh, yeah.
So,
are you still thinking about getting rechargeable batteries for those lights?
No,
okay.
I don't think I need to recharge the batteries because I got a battery pack.
Mm-hmm.
I can just take this off.
Okay.
Charge it up to 100.
Right.
Snap it back on.
Now you ain't even got to worry about those.
I don't got to worry about buying batteries. Only batteries I may need is for the ones that's inside that's inside the rim.
Right.
Three that. That's it. And maybe three for the handlebars, 26 batteries or,
yeah.
18 batteries.
Yeah.
Duracell and Energizer is kind of high.
Right.
It's like 20-something, 30-something.
So it just made more sense to invest in the
Yeah.
battery pack things.
Yeah. So, but I can always keep these just in case. I can just keep
now, did you have to do that electrical stuff by yourself when you figured out that you could use the rechargeable pack thingies?
Yeah.
Did you have to wire it a certain way?
No, same thing. Just put them in there.
Oh, okay.
And just put the cap back on and just stick it back on.
Perfect.
It back under the seat where the lights at.
Right.
Where the lights at for this, just stick them under the bottom. And that's
Cool. Are you ever going to do anything with the seat since you're so black on black with that brown seat?
This seat? No, I think I'm going to keep the seat. I like this seat.
Okay.
I actually like this seat.
I was just curious. I'm not hating on it.
But I was thinking about taking this off and putting a seat on here with a backrest.
You know what? You're 40 years old. I don't even blame you. I feel like you're allowed one at this point in the game.
I do need one.
Yeah.
But
I would look
put a backrest
just to see what they
or
cost.
maybe I was thinking of buying another piece, add it here, and put an extra seat on it.
Oh, okay. Like for someone could come with you.
Yeah, I can put someone on the back.
That's cool.
They need a ride.
Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be good for the ladies. Really think about that.
Yeah, because a lot of people, it's a lady that works in a liquor store. She wants to ride, but she's scared.
I am too. I tried. I thought I was gonna do it. I couldn't do it.
I told her I would teach her how to ride it.
Right. This is the lady catcher here, people.
Yeah.
This is how you get the chicks in Logan Square.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It does about 40. The bike does about 40 miles per hour. I could get very far on it. So. And I also unlocked the mileage, so there's no there's no mileage, there's no limit to the mileage I go because I unlock the mileage. I changed the wheel settings. Yeah, it's pretty good now.
You're pretty handy with bikes, period, with those electric bikes.
Yeah.
So, like, you could help people.
Yeah, I'll fix bikes, I'll fix
See,
flats,
there you go.
tires. Yeah, we need help.
Cool.
Comment, make comments. Any questions? I'm willing to answer questions through comments. Or...
Yeah, so ladies, if your husbands have these electric bikes and they're into the lights and shit, definitely see if they have any questions. Tune in.
Leave a comment and I will respond.
Alright, I'll be down there. Alright, bye bike.
Till next time.
Tell them peace out, Girl Scout. That's my outro. You gotta tell them.
Peace out. Until next time.
Thanks again for coming. I hope you have a great day or night wherever it is you are, and I'll see you in the next one.